What you gonna do?
What's he even say there?
I don't know. When the Damn Good Time podcast comes for you.
Perfect.
Yeah. A damn good time, motherfucking podcast. All right. I don't know how long we can play that before we get taken down for copyright issues. So let's get into the
It's
show.
already done. It's already done.
Yeah.
It's gone.
I'm Steve Schaefer,
I'm Cody Adams.
and this is a Damn Good Time podcast.
Is that what I don't know.
Something like
that
that.
song.
On this week's episode, Cody and I will be hanging and banging.
Hanging and banging.
Figuratively, not literally.
Well, we'll see how the show goes.
We've got some fun stories from over the week, so come along with us and have a damn good time. Woo! Yes,
We had a week.
it has been. Let's hear about yours first. I'm not sure if I want to get into mine yet, but we'll get in. Let's talk about your week first.
So we're rolling this show after my birthday weekend. We
Yep.
did the birthday episode last weekend.
Yeah, I came out a day late, and there's reasons for that.
Yeah. We had a damn good time.
Mm-hmm.
Probably too much of a damn good time.
Yeah.
So Friday, so we recorded on Thursday. Friday, I've been on vacation all this week. My kids are up at my mother-in-law's, so it's like free week for me, right? Let's go out, let's party, let's celebrate the birthday. We're gonna just go ham.
No babies, no work, no responsibilities.
So Friday, I went to the casino in West
Mhm.
Virginia.
Yep.
Did some gambling there, played some blackjack there. Had a good time with Eric that's been on the show. And then Saturday we went out for my birthday.
Hit a few spots.
Hit a few spots. We were gonna go to Dave and Buster's, and then I went in there and his place was like packed wall to wall, and we're like, yeah, no, let's get out of here.
Yeah.
So we ended up going to a little hole in the wall bar called the Imperial Room. Cool bar, really cool bar. Played some darts there. And then I think it was Tyler that suggested a strip club or something. My wife's like, I've never been to a strip club. I'm like, let's go have your first experience at a strip club.
Right.
I'm not one that ever wants to go to a strip club. I don't care about strip clubs.
Yeah. It's one of those things where you're like, yeah, cool. But I mean, I don't know. That place is just a fucking hole anymore.
So we stopped at the strip club, had fun there, and then we were up till 4 a.m. because we were freaking out about somebody. But overall, and then Sunday I went back to Eric's house somehow. I don't even know. Steph drove me.
Yeah.
And it was a hell of a birthday weekend. I mean,
Yeah.
It was good. It was fun. Everybody was just out having a good time, but we are not 21 anymore.
Yeah.
We should not be doing that.
I think we're slowly starting to realize that, more house parties are better for us,
Yeah. Let's keep it to the fires
Yeah.
and
Some
stay in the
backyard,
house.
getting some cookouts going.
We got this basement here. We could be
Yeah.
hanging out all day.
Yeah.
It's fine,
Yeah. Play it a little more low key.
Yeah. So, but
Or at least figure out if we do go out, it's like, let's just have a couple and then leave.
yeah, we've tend to had it's happened a couple times now where we've had some crazy parties for me for my birthday.
Yeah.
Not saying it's just me. I think it's just everybody just wants to get out. It's that time of year. It's like March 27th. Like everybody's been at home all winter, and
Yep.
everybody's like, "Let's get out. Let's go.
Spring
let's
has
party.
sprung.
Yeah, let's go have fun.
Yeah.
Yay!" It was like we're getting into summer, and then all of a sudden we're all crazy.
Yeah. Well, and even too, like I feel like a lot of that night I was a little more of a voice of reason and shit. Because like when we got to the end of it, I'm like, man, I'm looking around and like people are starting to get like real sloshy and like real like. And I look and like I could just tell like that's okay. We shouldn't be here any longer. So let's kick it, right?
Yeah.
And then so the whole reason I shouldn't be laughing at this because I am ashamed. I'm embarrassed.
Yeah. Well,
But your boy got pulled over on the way home and got his very first DUI.
yeah. I mean, we've
Judge me if you want. I already know I'm a terrible person for it, but I do believe like there's not very many people I know out there that hasn't been in the same situation that could have gotten it as well.
Yeah, I got one. I got one when I was 22. there's not a whole lot of people that we know. Like everybody's got one. It's just making better decisions.
And I mean, there's a lot of people that I've talked to too that are like, yeah, man. I mean, it could have been any of us, or it could have been me. Like I've done it plenty of times, and we all have. And I'm here to tell you now, fucking don't do it because it's stupid and it's not worth it. Like just the headaches, the shit that I'm gonna have to go through for the next fucking year.
Yeah.
Is gonna be stupid. So because I got a year probation.
Yeah.
I got to speak to a parole officer for the next year.
Well, they'll have you in a couple times and then they won't care about you pretty much. But
yeah.
Especially if you pay your fines off already. They don't care anymore.
Right.
But
still, like, I'm going to, and I know because they told me no alcohol. So for disclaimer, any of the alcohol you see being consumed on this podcast does not belong to me. It is not in my possession. I do not own any of it. I am not drinking any of it. This is straight water.
Belongs to me.
This is straight water in this glass, and that's the way it's going to be for the next year. Because not only am I going to take this seriously, because one thing I was truly afraid of is that this was going to affect my job. Like I can take my licks. I can know. Like fuck. I'll pay the fines. I'll do the time. I'll do whatever it takes. But I was worried more about my job and not being able to drive.
100%. Yeah.
And then even being on probation, not being able to leave the state. And I just got this job, and I fucking love this job. Like, I'm very intrigued about what we're doing. Like,
that was literally like I said, I think I told you, I was panicking about your job.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I cared about. Everybody's like, well, no, he's going to have to be jailed. I'm like, I don't care about jail.
I don't give a fuck about
it's
jail.
like 3 days jail, whatever, 6 days jail. I don't care.
Right.
I'm like, all I'm worried about is he just got this job.
Yeah.
And we need to make sure the job's good.
Right.
Like, that's all that matters.
And I spoke to my employers, and they're like, you know what, it happens. Like, it happens to the best of us. And like a lot of the employers are like, yeah, I mean, I've been there too, and I should have, if I would have gotten pulled over at certain times, I would have got a So they're very understandable, and they're going to work with me through all the shit that I got to do. And I mean, some of it's going to be some scheduling conflicts for probably like the next month, and then once I get my what is it? Work permission. Why can't you think of that fucking word right now?
Your yellow
privileges.
Plates. Your privileges.
Once I get my privileges.
I don't know what you talked about either.
Yeah.
Your yellow plates, basically.
Yeah, and they did explain that privileges will carry over to company vehicles, and like when I'm out of state and shit, I'm still allowed to go out of state with probation.
Yeah, so
which I was worried about the whole travel aspect of it, because that was like my bread and butter. That everybody else that has my position really is getting sick of traveling. I'm like, I'll fucking travel every day, all day.
Yeah.
Or week, and that was like my whole kicker is like, I'm going to be the travel, they can rely on me.
Yeah.
And then your boy goes and fucks up. But yeah, they said they were going to be cool about it. And then the whole, that you're not supposed to drink, and everybody's like, well, I mean, you could probably still have a few drinks at home and stuff like that. And like your PO's not going to call you in the middle of the night on a Saturday or anything like that. I'm like, yeah, but I might as well fucking take it seriously. I'm almost going to take it as a challenge too.
Okay.
Like, not like I have a drinking
some
problem.
money on this, because I will.
Oh fuck! I'll bet you $1,000.
Oh, that's a little rich.
Bet you $1,000 I'll stay sober for a year.
About $100.
I'll bet you $100 I'll stay sober for a year.
100 for a year. All right.
Yeah, or maybe we start maybe we could start an ADGT pool on what day Steve starts drinking. I got money on the day after my parole ends is when I'll start drinking again. I'll put my money on that square.
I'm gonna throw 100 on it. Anybody listening, you want to throw money down on it?
Yep.
We got to cap it at 1,000 though, because I want to take this guy's money. So
you're not gonna. I'm gonna be fucking rich. I'll have all my fines paid for and shit, dude. But no, like I wanna kind of preface this by saying, like, I don't really think a lot of our group or a lot of the people we hang out with have alcohol problems per se. I think we are more addicted to like the party. You know what I mean? It's not so much
social aspect.
It's not so much that we have to wake up and drink every fucking day because we're going, through the shakes and withdrawals. And like, yeah, we've had our Vegas benders where we come back haggard as fuck.
Like, I need one.
Yeah, and there's probably some withdrawals there and shit, but like it's not like we are the huge lushes that really have the problems.
Plan my day around drinking.
Right.
Like if you plan your day around drinking, that's kind of when you're getting a little further into it. I might plan my restaurant around it, but I'm not going to Chuck E. Cheese. I think Chuck E. Cheese has beer though. But yeah, I don't plan my day around it. Like I'm not worried about it.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not like, oh, I get home. I forgot to grab. I should grab some beer
Right.
for tonight. It's fine. You know?
Yeah, and you know, I mean, I've gone months at a time without a drink and shit like that, just because of work and stuff like that. But like, I was sitting there thinking, like, man, since I've started drinking whenever I was like 17, I haven't gone a full year sober. So I'm gonna take it as a challenge. I like a good challenge.
Hitting. What are you 30?
I'm 38.
38.
I'll be 39. 39. I'll be sober for my 39th birthday.
Mm.
Yeah.
I'll allow you one drink on your 39th.
Nope. I'm not going to allow me shit.
All right.
I'm not allowing me shit, dude. Like we said, the scare of me losing a fucking job over something as stupid as getting drunk.
Yeah.
You know, that's just fucking, and I don't have to go through that scare again. And just the disappointment in my wife's face. I know she still loves me. She's going to stick through with me, but just I hate to break her heart.
Yeah.
Like that hurt the most is just seeing like how disappointed she was in me. And I'm like, fuck, dude. Fuck. Like,
it sucks. And like you say, like there's and most of the people that you talk to, you know, we all make bad decisions and we've all drove when we shouldn't have.
Right.
And it's just the luck of the draw. Luckily, you brighted a cop,
yeah,
which is kind of silly. But
unluckily, well, I don't ever drive with my fucking brights on because I always forget to turn them off.
Well, I was gonna say over like wrecking or like something like that. You know?
Yeah, I mean it could have been a whole lot worse. I could have fucking taken out a family or some shit like that.
Yeah.
When you really think about like the severity of what you did.
Yeah.
You know, like you never really think about that whenever you're like, fuck, I had a few, I'm good to drive. But what happens if in that second that, you know, you look down to change the song and you're up in the middle of a fucking van, you know?
Right.
Like that's the dumb shit that kind of weighs heavy on you when you really look back and look at what you did. It's like, fuck, man. Like I did get lucky that no one else was hurt. I got lucky that it was even in the middle of nowhere. So they just pulled my car to the side of the road. I didn't even get it impounded or anything.
Yeah.
I didn't have to pull
that
it.
Is lucky, yeah.
I didn't have to pay to get it pulled out of an impound or anything like that. So, I mean, it was fortunate that it wasn't worse than it was. Like I said, it's not something I'm not proud of, but
as I crack a beer,
which is not mine. It's not mine. So you'll probably see maybe a little different format to this podcast. Well, if we are tasting beers, it'll be Cody tasting beers. He'll be the one giving the review. You won't get my take on it, But yeah, so like I said, I'm going to take this as a challenge and see if I can go. I know I can go a full fucking year.
Yeah, I mean, I could go a year. Like
because now I'm challenged and now you're going to owe me $100, and
yeah.
B, I can't go anywhere.
True. I mean, you can, but you can't. You know?
I'm not allowed to drive anywhere but work.
Yeah.
So then the other cool thing though, the thing that sucks, maybe not cool thing. The thing that sucks is now. Is whenever I should be getting lit all the fucking time because I'm not allowed. Hey guys, I'm not allowed to drive. You want to go out? Come pick me up, and then I could just get blackout fucking wasted. And I'm not allowed to drive. Sorry, you know? But I'm also not allowed to drink. So if I did get picked up and say another unfortunate incident happens where my ride was drinking too, and they get pulled over, and I'm drunk, I'm fucked.
Yeah,
immediately fucked.
That's when I bought my bought a new Xbox is when I got mine.
Yeah.
Because I was like, all I'm going to be doing
is
sitting in the basement of the house I was living at the time, playing Xbox every day.
Yeah.
I'm going to come home from work, just play Xbox every day.
And that's what I was thinking too. We were talking about this off camera earlier. It's like, well, fuck, man. I wonder if I might be good at Call of Duty if I'm not drunk.
Yeah, eventually.
I might actually be better at video games if I'm not drunk.
You're going to be, you can start streaming.
Yeah.
Watch our stream. A damn good time stream.
A damn good stream. Yep. And then, I don't know, probably start working out more. I bet you I'll be able to shred pounds now that my liver's not lagging with alcohol, slowing it down and shit.
Yeah. Well, less carbs too.
So. Less carbs. Yeah.
I will say though, obviously that sucked, but
yep.
Up until that moment, it was a blast.
Yeah,
it was a
pretty fun
blast.
night.
It was a blast.
Yeah.
I was having such a good time. We were all having a good time. I don't
dare I say it was a damn good time.
It was a damn good time.
Yeah, we
up
know how to do.
Up until that moment. And the road he got pulled over also cracks me up, but
yeah.
It is what it is.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah, and I know.
Don't gamble. If you can take an Uber, take an Uber. Unfortunately, we don't have a lot of
We
taxis.
don't have
and
fucking
in
Ubers in our area.
No.
Because that's what I was thinking. Like, oh, I've got a suspended license, but I could still Uber somewhere. And I pulled up the Uber app. There's no cars in the area.
No.
None.
We'll get there eventually.
None in Philly. None anywhere. So
we got to move to bigger cities.
but I fucking hate big cities.
No. The sacrifices you got to take, you know.
Maybe that's what we do. We start driving Uber.
Yeah.
Whenever I get my work privileges. I'm working Uber, dude.
There you go. Boom.
I just found the fucking loophole. I'll run DoorDash and I'll run Uber and shit.
Yeah. You can get all your own stuff and be like, oh, I'm just working. Sorry.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like, hey, Steve, come pick us up. Like, Uber me, dude.
Yeah.
I don't know if that should count for work privileges, right?
Oh, yeah, 100%.
I mean, I'll still be the guy picking up the drunks with my party.
I don't
plates.
think Uber will hire you.
Oh,
yes.
yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
Uber,
I think you got to have a clean driving record.
Yeah, that probably won't work.
So they won't hire you.
Yeah.
You know,
We need
maybe DoorDash will.
we need to find like a second chance. We'll figure out an app for second chance Ubers for people with terrible driving records.
That'd be great.
With points on it.
Second chance Uber.
Yeah, but we will probably get sued if we use the Uber name. We got to think of a clever name for
Second chance Boober.
a damn good taxi service.
Hey, DGT. All day.
But yeah, so that was, and that's the whole reason we were playing Cops theme song at the beginning.
Yeah.
I got to wear cuffs, ride in the back of a police car.
There's a plastic seats in the back.
Yeah,
Those suck.
very cramped.
Yeah.
Like, it's not comfortable. Like, I mean, you guys can find out for yourself if you want to go around, fuck around and find out. It's not comfortable riding in the back of a police car.
When they pulled me over, I felt fine. But then until I got in that back of the cop car and they sloshed me around because they don't like buckle you in or shit.
Mm-mm.
You're just back there sloshing around.
Yeah.
That's when I like hit my full, oh, this is my drunk now.
Yep.
Yeah. And I cried in the police station, the whole thing, but.
Oh, I didn't even cry.
I was having a whole night. It didn't matter. I found out I was going to be a dad, but it wasn't really a baby. It was a whole thing. But either way.
Either way, don't fucking do it.
Don't do it. If you can, always taxi, Uber, call a friend.
Yeah.
Call a sober friend.
Call your mom. She'll probably love to come pick you up instead of doing what you did.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, man, I mean, other than that, and then fuck, just to top off the week then too, our oldest son had his worst seizure ever.
Yeah.
That was fucking scary, dude. Like, he was on the floor, non-responsive, clenched hands, shaking. It was terrible, frightening. And then here I'm sitting like, great, I'm a great fucking dad. You know, what if my kid now has doctor's appointments? What if something happens? Fuck it, I'm still driving him to the hospital.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
yeah.
I don't give a shit. You know, pull me over, put me in jail after I get him there. I don't give a fuck. But
Yeah.
still, like, here I am, like, I can't, feeling helpless, like, I can't help my kid because I'm a horrible fucking drunk. Like, it's been a shit week, dude. It's been a shit week, but.
I know, but, like, your essential stuff you need to do. No cop's ever going to be like, oh, no, you're taking your kid that's having a seizure in the back seat. Nope.
Right.
You're going to leave him here. We're taking you away. Sorry.
Call CPS.
No.
Like, I'm not drunk. I just don't have, I have privileges for medical appointments and shit. So, I mean, sorry, I don't have paperwork that he has an appointment. It's an emergency. It's an emergency appointment. But.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of mistakes have been made, but it's like we said, luckily, fortunately, it was just you getting pulled over and not a wreck or anything. And nobody got hurt.
Yeah.
It was just.
And that's the biggest thing, too.
Don't do that.
Yeah. And that's the biggest thing, too. I mean, obviously, this was a huge wake-up call for me and shit. And obviously, I know everybody says it after their first, like, I'm never doing it again. Never do it again. But I literally, if I want to keep a job where I drive, I literally can't ever do it again. I can't risk it, especially for that aspect.
Yeah.
Not only the safety or any other worst case scenarios, but the second time around, they're not lenient on you at all.
Oh, no.
No, I'll probably be 90 days in jail and shit. Like, completely fucked.
Yeah, no, it gets bad.
It just gets worse. So
we have a friend we know, and he had to wear an anklet at one point in time. So
yeah, like that's the cool thing with at least with my probation, I don't have to wear an ankle monitor because they do have ankle monitors for second time offenders and shit. That you have to wear an ankle monitor that will show your blood alcohol content, like it can read it through your skin. So you have to be careful about like what soaps you even use. And fuck, today in the goddamn COVID age, can you even use like hand sanitizer and shit anymore?
No.
Like,
though that'd probably pick up immediately.
Yeah.
It's 90% alcohol.
Yeah.
Like,
and even like now with my job for electricity and shit, we use a lot of denatured alcohol to spray and clean down stuff because it evaporates quickly and doesn't leave a residue, for anything to short circuit through. So I was spraying down a piece of equipment today and I was wiping it down, and I was actually inside like this little cabinet wiping the inside down, and I was like breathing out, and like I could get that fume in there. And I'm like I know I can't get drunk off of that, but I wonder if I had that ankle bracelet, like if that would pop. Just me, I'm sure, just me 100%. Inhaling that and shit, 100%.
Yeah.
But yeah, so
it's still gonna tick to the 0.00001.
Yeah.
percent. Like.
But then, like, all of a sudden, the PO will call and I have to go do a breathalyzer. And shit, like, sorry, guys, got to leave work. I was cleaning with alcohol.
I'm sure it's temperamental, but less glee, you don't have to have that. So
yeah. I also kind of want to see too, because with the whole sobriety thing, like, because I feel like I'm cooler whenever I'm a few beers in. I was kind of.
Yeah, everybody's gonna hate you.
Yeah, and I was kind of weird about like, will I still? And obviously, I'm still rambling and talking a lot, which that's good. I thought like, fuck, am I gonna get in front of the camera and clam up and like, because I'm not loose? But obviously, I don't have that problem.
No, you never have that problem.
But I will promise you this: I promise all my A Damn Good Time family, I'm not gonna be one of those sober people that are like, you should be sober because it's better. Alcohol ruined my life. It's the worst. I'm not gonna be one of those fucking assholes. Like,
I'm still drinking.
I know there are people that need to get sober and they needed help and they got sober and they're better off without it. But stop being a fucking vegan about it. Like,
yeah,
now you're just being pretentious.
Yeah.
I'm get
6 years sober.
We get it. You're sober, and I mean, like maybe on your year mark to say like, hey man, the best decision I ever made for myself. I'm sober. If you need help, talk to me. Instead of that, getting all judgy about drunk people.
Yeah, you didn't need that for a good time. You don't know about it.
Yeah,
this is always
not to name names, but I even saw a couple of them on like this week, where it's like, oh, we were out and saw these stupid drunk guys at the bar. I'm so glad I don't live my life that way anymore. And blah blah blah. It's like fucking stop kissing your own ass. Pull your finger out of your ass. Just pull it out. Go wash your hands and just be a normal goddamn human being. And people get drunk, they have fun. You stay sober, you have fun. Just let people be.
Just do yourself.
But I'm gonna be so fucking judgy.
Yeah, you are.
Like, oh, Cody, another one?
Yeah.
Ugh.
I'm about to run out here and need
a
couple more.
God, you would.
Do some shots.
You fucking loser. You fucking loser with your booze.
I want to butt chug some of this Jack.
I can't wait till 1 year from now where I have a crisp $100 bill in my pocket. I'm gonna fucking put it in a frame.
See.
I'm gonna put it in a frame and it's going.
I want it. I want it in a frame. I want it in a frame. I don't think you can make it.
Fuck. You got
a lot of holidays to get through.
Fuck, yeah, dude.
You got 4th of July.
Hey, I can't go. I can't drive.
You get picked up.
I'm
going to pick you up and put you on the boat.
I can't drive. I can't drive.
You're going to drink your water bottles.
I can't drive home. And you can't drive me home. You'll be drunk.
You're staying the night.
I can't say that. I got to report to my PO.
No, you don't.
No, I got to win that fucking $100 and rub it in your face and tell you how much better I am than you.
Oh, we'll get a lot of people betting 100. I'll get Tyler on that. We'll get Eric on that. We'll throw a lot of money down on you.
Yep, do it.
Yeah, I can't do 1,000. I'd do 1,000. But
and I mean, I honestly, there's probably no real way. You'll just have to take my word for it that I'm being sober, but I won't lie to you.
Well, I know. I'll know.
Yeah.
I'll know.
And I mean, Sarah will be here, and I'm sure she'll be like, Steve owes you $100.
Yeah. Well, I'll know. Trust me. Because if anybody's going to get you drink, it's going to be me. Let's be honest. Don't worry about the $100, dude. Just drink. Just have one beer. You're fine.
Your close to alcoholic best friend is in one of the darkest places in your life, and you're sitting there talking about how you're going to get him to break.
It's not that dark. Come on.
Yeah.
I mean, besides your son, that was very scary and all that.
Yeah, that sucked. Yeah. But he's doing fine again, and we called the neurologist, and they're like, yeah, we expected maybe a couple breakthroughs here and there. Just keep an eye on him, and we don't have another appointment really scheduled to visit them till like September. So obviously they're not that concerned about it, so they didn't like try to speed that up or anything.
Yeah.
So
I mean, you feel like shit right after you do it.
Yeah.
I know. I was there.
Yeah.
Feels terrible. A year is a long time.
Well,
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, Sarah was even saying like, "Oh, we'll be able to laugh about this in a couple weeks." I'm like, "We're making jokes about it right now. Shut up." She was already making fun of me for like, she's like, "Oh yeah, you should go get us." Oh wait, that's right, you can't drive.
Yeah, it sucks.
Yeah,
It does.
yeah.
I was 22 when I did it. I'm not as old as you, obviously.
Right. Yeah, and I don't know why
it just sucks.
Why does it seem worse? Why does it seem more shameful? Like a 22-year-old, you can, oh fucker, they don't know any better. They're young, dumb, full of cum, and they just got started learning how to drink, and of course they're gonna make mistakes. But like, as a 38-year-old man, I should know better.
Yeah. I got pulled over because my license plate light was out.
Yeah.
You got pulled over because your brights were on too long.
Supposedly.
Yeah.
I don't roll with my brights on.
There's some things that could have happened there, but anyways, you took it like a man. That's fine,
did.
But
I did. I almost wanted to plead not guilty to that charge, but then I'd have to go right back to fucking court again and like fight a goddamn bright charge. It was $17 for that fine.
Yeah, still like, who gets charged with that? Like,
I do.
It's just weird,
Yeah.
Like, and then who gets your license plate was out? That's why they pulled you over, and I'm like, what?
And I'm sitting there thinking too with the bright thing. Why don't you give like the little blip blip, like
flash
and then
me
like
back.
Oh shit, sorry, and then I turn them off, and then like
It was just the right time of night.
Yeah,
we're at the end of the month, so they're making quotas.
They were looking for it, and I showed it to them. So,
anyways, let's get past this because I think
that's enough of all that BS, the good times, the bad times from last week.
Yeah, be careful.
There's some other cool shit that happened this week. I'm sure you're probably all tired of hearing about it, but we're going to talk about it now because we haven't yet. As fucking Will Smith smacked
the shit out of Chris Rock,
as Chris Rock so eloquently put it. What do you? So, first question: was that staged?
To me, I thought it was staged.
Yeah.
When he walked up, like, I didn't watch it live, but like when Steph, my wife, showed me, like, it looked like he even like turned his face like ready for it.
Yeah.
And then he got smacked and he barely flinched. But then I did see his like right arm go up like, oh, fighting mode. Like, we're going to fight. And then Will Smith walked off all cocky, like,
yeah.
And I thought it was fake until the aftermath. And he's like, man, it's just a G.I. Jane joke. And then, keep my wife's name out of your fucking mouth. And I was like, this probably isn't staged.
Different. Yeah.
I mean, Will Smith just came off of the Serena Williams dad movie, or whatever, and he won an Oscar for that.
Very
and
nice.
I heard they asked him politely to leave, and he said no. And they didn't take him out or anything. They're like, hey, Will, we need you to leave. And he's like, no, I'm not doing that. And they're like, nah, okay.
I'm Will Smith.
Our bad. Like, sorry.
But I do believe, like, if that wasn't staged, that was 100% Jada giving him the look, and Will Smith's like, all right, I'm gonna. Whatever
it kind of looked like he laughed.
Yeah.
And then looked over at her and was like, oh,
I got to do something so I'm not in the doghouse. So she doesn't go fuck more people than me.
Yeah, exactly. Their open marriage or whatever,
Yeah, that fucking cuck. Yeah. I mean, if that's your thing, go for it. But
yeah, I mean, I lost a lot of respect for Will Smith out of that.
Yeah.
Because, like, why not just yell that from the crowd instead of, like, walking up and smacking Chris Rock? Like,
or, I mean, get him after, or, like, approach him afterwards, or, nowadays just fucking tweet about it. If it was a truly terrible off-color joke, as much as now it's being made out to be, he would have got canceled on Twitter and you wouldn't have had to do any fucking thing.
Yeah, exactly.
But now Chris Rock is being
he's selling out all his shows.
he's being put on a pedestal because people were like, well, we support you. That dude shouldn't have fucking hit you and shit like that. So it's making it better for Chris Rock that he stood up and did that, and it's more better for the Smiths, And
then I heard, like, there was an after party and they were both together, and Will Smith apologized then, and like everything's fine with those guys. Obviously, Chris Rock probably could have sued him for millions and made his money, but
Right.
So either way, but
And then even like if it
I
was,
really don't give a shit. 'Cause it's just a couple celebrities, whatever. It's a
Right.
smack. It's
I
not like
thought it was funny.
Yeah, it was funny.
I just love Chris Rock's. Will Smith just smacked the shit out of me.
Yeah. He knew right then and there. He's like, "Oh, that's
Yeah.
gold. That's
Yeah.
gold. That's gold. I just made money off of him slapping me,
Right.
and I want that kind of celebrity status.
Yeah.
Where if I slap you in the face, you gonna make money.
Yeah. 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 I would love to be able to get to that point where we get a guest on here and they fucking hit one of us and we're like, sweet dude, we're going viral.
You're the man. Like I'm gonna high five him afterwards, but like, dude, just beat the shit out of me, and
Thanks, dude.
I made $1 million.
Right. We just got way more views now. Must be fucking nice.
Could you imagine just one slap?
Yeah.
I know Chris Rock's not pursuing anything, but his one slap is probably worth $3 million.
Yeah.
I would say.
Selling out his
All his
shows.
shows are selling out.
Yeah.
Like he's got material for years.
Yeah. And then because he even said like one of his shows, you know, that now got sold out and people giving him standing ovations and shit as soon as he comes on. He's like, and he even starts out like, I know you guys want to hear about that shit, but I got a whole show already. He's like, trust me, we'll talk about that later. So, you know, like his next tour, I'll probably bring it up and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
Milk it.
yeah, for sure.
That's right. I don't know if it wasn't staged or not. Like everybody's like, no, it doesn't. I'm like, it doesn't seem staged. No, but maybe Will Smith was like, hey, I need to help Chris Rock out. He's down the gutter.
Yeah.
Like, let me just slap in the face.
Let's boost this guy's
Because this
career.
slap's worth $100 million.
Yeah, views, fucking all kinds of shit, you know.
I was like, I'm done acting. I don't care anymore. You know?
Well, then you see the people that read entirely too far into this shit, and I saw like, oh, Pfizer, what they sponsored the Oscars, and Pfizer just rolled out a new drug for alopecia, and nobody's talking about it, but that's what Jada Pinkett Smith has, alopecia. So let's make a big controversy about her bald head so they can sell more drugs.
Head, naturally.
Well, his alopecia. Let me look up alopecia while we're talking about it.
It's some kind of disease.
But isn't it only women?
Yeah, I think so.
Because
men don't get tested for it probably because we don't care.
We just get male.
We just lose. We got male baldness. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know exactly what it is. So yeah, we before I say anything insensitive, that's probably a good idea to Google. But it's like, hey, some of you women are going to go bald. Most of us men are bald, so live with it.
Can men get alopecia?
That was already insensitive what I just said right there.
Androgenic alopecia, a common form of hair loss in both men and women. Maybe we have alopecia. Maybe we should be more sympathetic.
I have alopecia. Chris Rock,
damn
you're
it, Chris
dick.
Rock. Don't make fun of the bald people. Here, I'll take my hat off.
Yeah.
I'll show you it.
We're all balding.
I stand. I sit with Jada Pinkett, and I need Will Smith to smack some people for me that make fun of me.
That'd be awesome if I get Will Smith to smack anybody for me.
Yeah. Maybe that because what's that app now? You can get on Cameo.
Yeah,
and you can get like personal recordings or like voicemail messages or like video recordings and shit, or even like meet and greets at like a party or something with these superstars. And like Will Smith just needs to be like, I'll smack people for making fun of you for being bald.
How great. Okay, another thing. How great it'd be to be a celebrity. To be like, hey, I'm gonna pay you $100 to do 2 seconds on a phone and say happy birthday, Jane.
Yeah. Let's. So we're gonna start a Cameo.
Yeah, we're starting Cameo.
If you want a damn good time, boys, to send any of your loved ones a message. Actually, just hit us up. We'll do it on the side. We don't even need to
free. Yeah.
Cameo. Probably. Yeah,
we'll
do it for free.
I'll come smack the shit out of somebody for free.
Yeah. But only if they're making fun of you for being bald.
Yeah, that's it.
We stick with
we stick with Jada.
The alopecia.
The
alopecia afflicted.
I don't know. I just make up words now.
Am I an alopeciate?
Is it like a serious thing? Oh, like is it like?
I think so.
I mean,
I'm not going to deep dive into it too much, but
I don't feel like it's like cancer, right? Like it's not like she's getting chemo. It's like she just loses her hair.
It's a bald.
She has thin hair.
Yeah. But I mean, hasn't she shaved it for like ever?
Well, I see she got like she's had it for a long time.
But I feel like if you, I don't know, man. I've been bald for a while now, and I can take the jokes now. At first, I was like, "Stop, guys! Stop making fun of me."
Just be like the rest of the society and put some fake hair in there. You know?
Yeah, wear a wig.
There's women everywhere. They're like they get the clip-ons and the attachments of hair, and it's like
The extensions.
the extensions.
Yeah. I even had a buddy up in Cleveland when I worked with him. I don't know why. He's like, you know what? You should start a wig shop here in Cleveland and call it Steve's Weaves.
Steve's Weaves.
Steve's Weaves. Maybe, hey, since I have alopecia, and I stand with the alopecia afflicted.
Steve's Weaves.
Stop by and I'll start a
storefront.
A storefront.
Oh, you're starting a front, huh?
Storefront business there in New Philadelphia.
We'll put some drugs out the back, but we sell wigs.
I'll have all my weaves. I'll have all my weaves set up, and it'll be farm fresh, free range hair, organic, vegan friendly, organic.
Oh God, the vegan
free range hair for your head.
There we go.
I'll certified organic.
Or certified organic. I've only cut it from the deadest of people. Before they go down in, I go. Zzz, zzz.
You don't.
You know that
in
you're apparently when you do die and you
Yeah.
put into a grave, your hair grows for like weeks after you're dead.
And your fingernails, I heard too.
Yeah,
That's bizarre. I can't even get to grow when I'm alive.
Just dig me up, get a full mane.
Yeah. All of a sudden, like, where was that? Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Something happens because you're probably gonna go out murdered, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna go out murdered, and there'll be some big conspiracy.
Stabbed 50 times.
They're gonna lock me up for it, and then like for some reason there'll be some new thing in DNA testing, and they're like, let's exhume his body, and we got to retest this DNA. There's new evidence or some shit.
So you're murdering me?
No, I'm gonna be convicted of.
You're gonna be convicted, but you didn't do it.
No, I didn't do it.
But it would
so
make
when they
sense for somebody to pose it on you. I get it.
When they exhume your body to get the new DNA evidence or whatever the next big breakout thing is, like, oh, we can clear Steven's name. We just got to get Cody back up, and you just have this luxurious,
looking like Bon Jovi coming out.
Your fucking skeleton, your skin's all, and you're just beautiful flowing hair.
Yeah. That's exactly what's going to happen.
If that happens and they clear me, can I have your hair?
Yes, absolutely. We're like, take his hair up right now. I need it for Steve's. What is it? Steve's
weaves.
See, I need it for Steve's weaves right now. It's the first starting hair. And then one of our beautiful listeners is going to buy it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, you'll have to share it with me. I want some. Because I still can't grow hair. I was thinking for me.
Oh, no, you're just going to be bald.
What's the best what's the best way to carry on my best friend's name after he's brutally murdered and I get acquitted of charges? You will live on through my luxurious head of hair now.
I want it. Okay, if that's the case, I want one piece go on your pubes. Just one long blonde.
Just one.
Or brown or whatever color it is at that time.
I'll have all the long flowing ones and I'll have that one curl in the front. Like
just one curl down there.
I'll leave it right in the front so it's your little pubie.
So I can just live on through that too.
Right on my forehead. Where it belongs.
I don't want to be weird about it. If I get brutally murdered, by the way, I don't know why I'm getting brutally murdered, but
I mean,
apparently I pissed off enough people. So.
Yeah. And for some reason, well, we both pissed them off. They figure murder Cody, frame Steve, right?
Right.
But in the end, I'll have your hair, so it's cool. It'll all work out in the end.
I guess.
Yeah. And then it'll be on
you
like
put it that way.
100%. It'll be on one of those episodes of Forensic Files. I'll sell a book, I'll give all the proceeds to your children and your beautiful wife. Like, I'll take care of your family, but I just want the hair.
All right, I'm done.
All right, cool, yeah.
If I'm brutally murdered, there you go.
I mean, and vice versa. Say it's me murdered and you framed and, the whole, say the scenario swapped,
Yeah, I'm breaking out of jail. They're never going to catch me.
And then you'll exhume the body yourself and just steal
the body and steal your hair. And like,
they'll never
have his hair. They'll never catch me again.
They'll never be able to find you. Like, wait a minute, you look like that fugitive, Cody Adams, but no, you have way more hair than me.
You got too much nice hair. Where'd all that hair come from? Be like, I have no idea. My name is Steve Frank.
I'm actually Steve Schaefer's long lost brother. Here, take my DNA. Like, that is Schaefer DNA. He's not lying.
Oh.
Right?
Oh, we plug that in. Oh,
yeah.
My DNA.
Right?
Boom. Now
there we go.
Talking.
Yeah, and then you can live on as a fugitive and nobody. You're another Schaefer.
crawling through so many sewage pipes. Ugh. Don't look forward to that, but
All the poop. Prisoner poop.
Wait, I'm not clearing my name, though.
No, you're not. But you're
No, I
living...
could clear my name if I didn't kill you. I could clear my by taking your body up and using the new technology.
No. What you go out and do, you steal my hair. All right, that won't work. I was like, you steal my hair, you kill the person that actually did it, put my hair on their body. I'm like, look, no, that's Steve Schaefer, tested DNA, double jeopardy. I can't get tried twice. They'll be like, but you're a fugitive, sir.
You still broke out of jail. You killed 14 guards breaking out of jail.
Well, how the hell did that one lady do it in that one movie with Tommy Lee Jones? She, double jeopardy. She got away with stuff.
Shit, I don't remember that movie that much. I remember the movie, but I don't remember.
Oh, she got framed for murdering her husband, but her husband's still alive.
It was a one-armed guy that murdered him.
No, you're thinking of The Fugitive.
Yeah, that's Fugitive.
Double Jeopardy was with I think her name was fucking Jude something. Jude Law. Let's look that up.
Is that Naomi Campbell in that? I thought it was Naomi Campbell.
No.
Anyway, yeah, she got framed for murdering her husband, and her husband was still alive, and then they found her, and then she murdered her actual husband, but she had already got tried for it, and then...
Ashley Judd. Who the fuck is Jude Law? Is that a dude?
That's a dude.
Okay,
yeah.
Ashley Judd.
Jude Law is like the British guy.
I knew there was a J in there, so that's...
He's been in a lot of romantic films.
Oh, okay.
Jude Law.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
But yeah, somehow or another, double jeopardy, To
get out.
Hair after death. We'll
figure it out.
Yeah, we'll start our screen right here. We'll write a movie.
Just rabbit hole down the whole thing. Didn't we? Steve drink water now.
Yeah. I have no excuse.
This is how our normal conversations go, though. This is the whole reason we decided to start this podcast.
Right.
Because we're like, our normal conversations get to the weirdest place you can even imagine, and we have no idea how we got there.
Yep.
Ever.
Nope.
So that's why we decided to make this podcast for you guys to hopefully watch it and enjoy it. And
we're hanging out with us.
The biggest compliment I always get, and it's normally from our friends, but it's like, I'm just on a Monday, I'm driving to work and like, I'm feeling a little bit like got the Monday blues, and I get to kick on the podcast, and I feel like I'm just hanging out with you guys.
Yeah.
Like we're just hanging out in your basement. We're talking, we're bullshitting. Obviously, I'm not there, but it's like that's the biggest compliment.
Right.
Like it's cool. It's just like nice to know that people appreciate like they want to hang out with us or whatever.
We're here to hang out with you.
It's just a little bullshit.
We're here to hang out with you.
Just bullshit.
Yep.
We'd love more suggestions, more ideas, anything you guys want to hear about, let us talk about.
Yeah, we need a little fan input every now and then. It'd be cool.
Yeah, we'll definitely blow it up. We'll blow it up.
Or we'll just sit here and ramble on about dead people hair,
Dead people hair.
Steve's Weaves.
DUIs.
Come on down to Steve's Weaves.
Steve's Weaves.
We'll make you look good. We'll put some dead people hair on your head. Fight that alopecia.
And apparently one of us has to be brutally murdered by each other and framed.
Yes.
So,
that's for the movie and the book and shit or something.
Yeah, that's true. Anyways,
we'll get Will Smith to go around slapping people.
And Will Smith's going to slap me. I think we call it a little short one and say, hey, Steve.
Yeah, Cody.
Did you have a damn good time?
I did have a damn good time. How about you, Cody? Did you have a damn good time?
I had the damnedest of good times. I'm drinking these now.
So make sure to click like and subscribe, do all that fun stuff. Share us with your friends. Share us with your family. Let your kids listen too. We're perfect for 8-year-olds.
They probably hear the shit everywhere. So I mean, at that point in time, you're done.
Yeah,
anyway,
nothing. Mom and dad hasn't been
As
screaming.
soon as they get a cell phone, you can share them. I'm going to say that.
Yeah.
I'm not a financial advisor, but I will say that.
Yeah, sure. I don't know why you need to be a financial advisor.
Exactly, that was a joke. It's like the pre-warning, but like it's like, okay, nobody cares.
I couldn't tell you. I'm not a philanthropist, though.
I just threw it out there. I was like, that'd be funny.
But yeah, so do all those things. Catch us next week. And watch Steve's sober challenge unfold for the next year. I'm going to win $100.
Oh, I'm winning.
Anybody else wants to put money on that? Fucking do it. I'll win your money, too.
I'm going to change this glass of water. I'll put a glass of vodka.
Well, that'll be cheating, you son of a bitch. Let's
he didn't put rolls.
Let's cheers my glass of water to not my beer. That is definitely your beer. I do not own any of this alcoholic beverages.
This is the last time he's PSA in, by the way.
See you next week.